Familiar, you're familiar. So if you don't know by now, then you should probably get familiar.
Hi students, so welcome back to my YouTube channel Dr. Physics by DYSP. Okay, now in this video I am going to start the second chapter, that is transient currents. Okay, so you take it as a part 1 in the transient currents. Okay, in the first video of the transient currents, so I am going to discuss the introduction part. Okay, where we are going to apply this transient currents and all. Okay, introduction in which the concept of self induction to be covered. Okay, so now let me tell you, so what are the main applications of this self inductions, where you will come across this self induction process. Okay, so you know what is the applications, like how the motors are working, how the generators are working, what is the working principle of a ordinary fan at your home. Okay, so such domestic electrical appliances, okay, most of the domestic electrical appliances where the motor is introduced in it, okay, are working in the on the principle of Faraday's law. Okay, you heard about the name Faraday. Okay, he has given a very important concept in the electrical field, where we can understand the interaction between the electric field and magnetic field. Okay, so concept of induced EMF can be considered basically from the Faraday's law only. Okay, so let us try to understand. So these Faraday's laws based on the concept called self induction. Okay, self induction is the main concept in this video now. Okay, let us try to understand what is self induction with the help of a simple circuit diagram. So figure A is a simple circuit diagram. I am considering a coil. Okay, you can consider a induction coil here. Okay, L is the inductance, and the coil is connected to a battery, DC battery, and a key. Okay, it is a special key called tapping key. Okay, so now say how it works. So when the current is passing through the coil, so when the key is just pressed, so that it gives the continuity for the flow of current, isn't it? When the key is pressed like this, so there is a flow of current through the coil. So that is called, actually initially the current is 0 in the circuit. The moment you press the key, what happens? The current starts increasing from 0 to certain maximum. So that increase of the current from 0 to maximum is called the growth. Okay, the growth of the current. Now that growth of the current is passing through the coil. So this is a special device in which what you can observe here is the production of magnetic flux. Whenever there is a flow of current in any conductor, across that conductor the magnetic field is produced. Okay, so that is what actually called Faraday's law. So now in this case the magnetic fluxes are produced and passing through this coil like this. Okay, so these are the magnetic flux, you can say. So let us say you can write it as magnetic flux phi. So this change of magnetic flux will produce certain EMF. Some EMF is induced due to the flow of current in the coil. So what is the role of that EMF induced in the coil? So that induced EMF in the coil always opposes the growth of the current, because that induced EMF is always in the opposite direction to the supply EMF, so that it opposes the growth of the current. Okay, so that concept we can understand now from these two figures, figure B and figure C. So consider the figure B, where there is a growth of the current from 0 to maximum. So when it is happening, when the switch is just switched on, okay, it is just switched on, the current starts increasing through the coil like this. Okay, so that is called increasing current. So during the increasing current, the EMF induced in the coil due to the magnetic flux is opposed like this, opposing the growth. In the opposite direction you can show the induced EMF. Direction of induced EMF will oppose the growth of the current. Okay, similarly look at the figure C, so in which the switch is off. The moment you open the key, what happens? Immediately the switch is open and the current has to decrease from maximum already reached, steady value is already reached. Okay, from that steady value it starts decreasing to 0. Okay, So while the current is decreasing, okay, consider the decreasing part of the current now. So during the decreasing of the current, so that change of magnetic flux again takes place in the coil, you know. So that change of magnetic flux is opposing that decreasing of the current also. That is called opposing the decay. Decreasing means decay. Decay of the current is also opposed by this induced EMF due to the magnetic flux changes in the coil. Okay. So this is what the concept of the self-induction. Okay, you can understand now. So here, what is the self-induction in simple words? Whenever the magnetic flux linked with a coil, okay, changes, an EMF is induced in the same coil. So whenever the magnetic flux changes, immediately an EMF is induced in the same coil. That is what is called self. Okay, self-induction. This phenomena is known as self-induction. Okay. Now, as I told, so during the on position, the switch is on position, what happens? The current gradually rises to a maximum, and the flux also increases to a maximum, isn't it? Both are not steady, both are increasing. The current and the magnetic flux are gradually increasing. This induces an EMF. Okay, you have to see that this induces an EMF in the coil and opposes the growth of the current through the coil. Okay, it opposes. It is not allowing immediately to rise the current. Okay, it just opposes the growth of the current. So, which is opposing here? The induced EMF produced in the coil. Okay, and similarly, so when the switch is off, okay, during that off position, you can see that the steady current starts and magnetic flux decreases to 0. Okay, so the steady current already reached, you know, it starts decreasing, both current and magnetic flux decreases to 0. And now what happens? Now also an EMF is induced, but it is not opposing the growth, it is opposing the decay. Okay, also induced in the coil in the direction of the current. You can see that the induced EMF and the current direction, both are in the same direction here now. Okay, so the same direction and opposes the decay. Okay, opposes the decay of the current. Okay, so this is what experimentally we can observe with any coil when the EMF is produced in the coil according to the principle of self-induction. Okay, so let me discuss this continuation of self-induction and the self-inductance EMF value expression and all in the next video. Okay, thank you.